I've come to the Caravan, Camping and Motorhome Show in search of the coolest vans for mountain biking. So let's get inside and see what we can find. For the luxury mountain biker. Well, yeah, that's totally big enough for a couple of bikes, right? Wow. So I'm with Johnny, the 30 Weekender, and we're taking a closer look at Danny Hart's camper van.
Yeah, so hopefully I think this is going to be his training van.
Okay.
But we've sort of, when he first came in, we've designed it round the boot, obviously. It's the most important thing. We just had measurements to work from. Quite important to get that bulkhead in the right place. Yeah. So that it actually fits.
So he can get 3 bikes on this tray if he wants?
Yes.
So he's got his downhill race bike, he can have a training bike, and then one of the kids' bikes if he likes.
Absolutely, yeah. And, or 3 full-sized. Yeah. One going the other way. We've got an inverter built in, so you've got e-bike charging as well. So that'll just simply plug in there, switch on in the cab. Yeah. And that can then, stationary or driving, it can start recharging the bike.
How big's the battery in this van?
200 amp hour lithium.
Yeah, pretty big.
So, yeah.
So did Danny have any specifics about the garage that he like any must-haves? Other than the downhill bike fitting?
Yeah, I suppose just the in that door there we've got some, obviously a lot of storage. Yeah. We've got a 100-litre water tank because you want to be able to swill off. Yeah. So you've got
himself and the bikes. Yeah.
Sorry.
Himself and the bikes.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So we've got a smaller pump for swilling him down. He don't want to jet wash himself. Okay. And then, but obviously there is a battery-powered rechargeable jet wash to plug into the tank to swill the bikes down. And
then I can see you've got some Yeti.
Yes.
Coolers in, are these cooler packs in here just for, are these storage packs?
Storage packs.
Storage packs,
GoPros and obviously they're waterproof and impact resistant.
So basically, if he's got all his junk in the back, it doesn't matter, right? Okay.
No, nice and safe and secure, so get the front wheels mounted up out the way. Yeah.
And are these on a little, like, pop-off quick release or something?
Yes.
So
yeah, just a twist, undo and pull off.
Okay, excellent. I mean, these Rocky mounts seem to be they're the go-to, right?
Exactly, yeah. I think there are other ones around, but you've normally got to bar them in. Yeah. Whereas obviously this is lockable.
If you've got a heavy bike and you're trying to balance it and get your axle in, it's a pain. Yeah, like I love this. It's so cool. Just locks in place. Okay, so we've had a look at the garage, but what van have you built this on?
So this is a medium wheelbase Volkswagen Crafter. Okay. It was about nearly 4 years old. Okay. So originally,
I mean it's in good shape.
Right? We know how to clean them. Okay. So originally it would have had its metal bulkhead in, and a 3-seat cab. Park them anywhere really. Okay, cool. Apart from the height.
What are we looking at? Engine? Do you know?
140 horsepower automatic.
Okay.
So if you get a slight injury, you can still drive home.
As long as he does his left foot. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Should we have a look inside?
Yeah. We did a little bespoke detailing in there. So we've got cogs.
Oh yeah, that's really cool. On the
machined a few cogs into his the handles. Weirdly, so that's how you open the doors, self-closing.
So what do you call? You call this the submarine bed?
I call it the submarine bed. Yeah, just because it's a clamber over, but you know it's really comfortable. Okay. The heating underneath it will keep it aired and
they can
warm.
both sleep sideways with no flares.
There is flares.
Oh, there are flares. Yeah, I didn't even notice them.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well fitted.
How did you do that?
So they're painted the same colour as the van.
Okay, so
that you sort of lose them, but that sort of squares the van up. Okay. Because they naturally taper back.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's just squared them up, and then you've got a nice big whopping fridge here to
keep his Monster Energies
in. Exactly that. Yes. There we go. Yeah. They're actually being delivered tomorrow.
No way. That's
we got
cool.
some freebies going out tomorrow.
Okay, that's really cool.
So this is his control panel, switching things on and off.
Yeah.
But just to add that little bit of Danny detail, we've got his logo in.
I bet he's chuffed about that, isn't he? Yeah, that's really cool.
So he's collecting it on Sundays from here. That's so amazing, he's actually going to drive it off.
Oh, that's so cool.
We don't have to take it back to work.
Brother, listen, thank you very much for showing us around. It was a pleasure.
No worries. Thank you.
This is actually pretty comfortable. Okay, I'm with Cy from CJL Leisure, and we're going to show you something really special.
Lower.
Check that out.
We designed it primarily to carry any bikes.
1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5 bikes in there at the moment.
5 at the moment. It is capable of carrying 6 bikes.
Okay.
For the show, we've taken 1 out, just so that we can display a bit more kit in there. The van.
Is this a full wet room?
This is a full wet room, so completely sealed, no moisture carryover, and no smell carryover, more importantly.
That's the important one, right?
Yeah,
no one wants the smell of knee pads and dirty kit, right?
Yeah. So one of the good things with the back end of the van is, first of all, you've got a changing mat here. So that rolls out, so you can get changed.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
You can get changed at the back of the van. You know, if you're at a bike park, you're on a trail somewhere, you're not getting the mud into your feet that you've then got to take into the front of the van.
And obviously, so this is a low or mid height, is it?
This is a low roof van.
A low van, so you've got no tailgate.
No.
So do you have a solution for that?
We do, yeah. We have a cover that comes up over the rear canopy, and you can leave that up if you're at a bike park, or you take it down. You know, it depends how long that you're spending at the van.
Okay.
So some of the other features that we've put into the back is you'll see lots of the adjustable rail solutions everywhere.
Yeah, these are really neat.
Yep. And you know, there's some helmet hooks, so all adjustable height. You can put them wherever you want. There's the eyelet, so you can tie kit off.
Okay.
There's the neat cleats. So they do these for a range of trainers, boots, SPD, Shimano, cleats, any of them. Really simple solution. So disconnect.
Yeah, that's amazing, right?
And then just, if you've got 510s, for example, like above, you can just lock them back into the van afterwards.
Dangle them.
Yeah. Put your clean shoes back on.
This van's way more organised than my van. Yeah. And also, you've got power in the back, right?
We got power in the back.
Okay.
So we've got 2 40-volt sockets, both sides of the van.
Yeah.
And then we've got USB A and C both sides of the van as well.
So if I want to charge up my Axis shifters and stuff, you can just plug it in there, and that's amazing. So what about these? Do you make these?
We make these. So these are all lightweight aluminium. Everything's sized to fit. So cleaning products, lubricants, both sides of the vans.
These are really neat. These holders as well.
Yeah.
Right?
So metal inserts in here. This one, you know, if you have ridden, you've got deck chairs in here.
If it's sunny, right?
Yeah. It's not too often in the UK.
Yeah, and then you've got the park work stand on the back.
Yeah, so that's demountable inside of the bag.
Is this a reinforcing plate you have on the door?
Yeah, we've
just to take
door.
the weight, because you're going to be working on your e-bike and.
Sure.
Yeah.
All of the bags are removable. So with our systems, you can basically pack your kit, so you can take the bag off and they're fully removable, and they've all got a handle on them.
I love it. I think it's amazing. Should we go and have a look at the? So when you finish riding, should we go and have a look at the front and see what you can do?
Yeah.
So the back end of the van's very much about the bikes, but when you come around the front, it's pretty high end in here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so we developed the van with best-in-class electronics for various reasons, off-grid capability, charging e-bikes. It's got super high-end audio. It's basically a luxury crew vehicle.
Yeah. And you said at the back that I could charge 5 e-bikes?
5 or 6 e-bikes.
So how big's the battery capacity? I know how big batteries are in e-bikes, but I don't know how big they are in camper vans. How big's the battery in this van?
460 amp hours at 12 volts. It's a big. At the moment, it's the biggest commercial battery available for this sector. And it's all master volt electronics, and we've got a 3,000 watt inverter. So 12 volt to 240 volt at 3,000 watts.
Got a lot of juice, basically.
Yeah, you know, typical e-bike chargers, 300 watts. So we've got plenty of power.
So you've got induction hob, you've got a sink, you've got tons of storage. I mean, it's everything. Like, I mean, it's a paradise day tripper van, isn't it?
It is, yeah. But the beauty of it is that it can be stealth. So you can, if you don't, I don't ever see this going to a campsite.
Okay.
I see this parked on the side of the road, on the side of a mountain. It's got heating and hot water, so it doesn't really matter the climate. It's fully insulated.
I love this too. This is so neat on the roof.
Yeah, the roof lining is basically built to inspire you. So if you're not sure what you want to do that day, and you've done a lot of riding, just look up and maybe get some inspiration for do something else.
It's really cool. It's really cool. Yeah, it's such an amazing van. So you make everything from the cup holders to the full van conversions, right?
Yeah, that's right. So as a consumer, you can either commission us to build a full van, or you can buy something like a cup holder.
And everything in between, right?
And everything in between. So we do lots of part conversions, lots of part works, and we sell full DIY kits. So if you wanted to build your own van, you can build this van and we'll give you a kit, basically an adult Lego kit.
Wow.
And off you go.
Okay, so the big question is, if someone's seen this van and they want one, how much is it going to cost them?
This van, as it stands here, with all the accessories, is 110,000.
Okay, that's cool.
If you brought us a van, so you owned a low roof Crafter or an MAN-TGE, it's 45,000 to us to convert it to this standard.
And like I said at the start, it is high end, right? And
it is high end.
When you sat in here, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, thanks a lot for your time.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Pretty cool, right? So I'm with Jordan from Van Haven, and we've got a slightly different van here to some of the other ones we've seen. What would you say, this is more of a daily driver?
So this is more of a day van, yeah.
Okay.
So chuck your kids in the back, take them to school, you can go to the shops and do the shopping and all the rest of it.
So what are we looking at? It's a Volkswagen
T6.1, yeah, 150 horsepower, best engine in my opinion.
Okay. And what have we got inside?
So inside we've got twin swiveling captains with our bespoke leather design.
Yeah.
The TTR seat in the front there, really beautiful, hugging, gripping when you're sort of motoring her around.
Okay, so what, when you're razzing your
when you're giving her the razz around,
okay.
she's going to hold you in place and keep you true, Swing out table, great for when you need to do a bit of work on the go as well.
Okay.
Spin those swivel seats around.
You got some speakers in here too, right?
Yep, we've got roof speakers in the top here. We've got LED lights in the front here on the back, all powered up on the Leisure system.
And what's this finish? Because it's not your usual kind of carpet.
So this is a mid-tone grey Alcantara.
Okay.
Very plush feeling, expensive feel. Just brings that premium feel to the inside of the van. Takes away that commercialisation of the vehicle.
Yeah, it's super nice, right? It's really nice.
It's really cool.
I'm more interested in what you got in the back.
Come and see the back. Come and see the back. So in the back here, you just need to watch your face.
No worries. You love a tailgate. So I've been sleeping in here. I wake up. I'm feeling pretty groggy.
Yeah.
What do I need?
First thing you're going to need is a coffee.
Exactly. Let's see it.
All you need to do, undo these here.
Yeah.
Pull her out. Coffee machine.
Espresso machine.
Right here. You
Capsules?
click this one here. Here's your capsules.
Got a choice too, I like it.
Of course, but what are you going to need to put your coffee in? You're going to need a cup, aren't you? That's exactly what you're going to need.
Not just any cup.
You're going to need a Van Haven cup, is what you're going to need.
Van Haven cup.
But then,
that's really cool.
In your coffee, you're probably going to take milk in your coffee as well, aren't you? So push it back a little bit.
Or I might want a beer first thing in the morning.
Or you might want a beer. I mean, my type of man. Pull up your fridge, you grab your milk, you grab your beers, you're ready to go,
Pretty good. So we're going to get to something else in a minute. So clearly this van's got no space in the back for bikes.
No, it doesn't.
So the bikes need to go.
They need to go up
on
top.
the roof.
Yeah,
you do lots of different builds, don't you?
We do indeed.
Like if someone wanted a build with on a different wheelbase and like space for bikes in the back, you could do a totally different conversion, right?
We like to call that the MTBR.
You do the MTBR.
Yeah, that is indeed.
I'm going to check that out.
Yeah, you should, man. You should.
Excellent. And what's this one for?
So this one here, this is just more of a storage tray. You kind of keep your tools in it. Also doubles up as a seat as well if you want to park up for a minute.
That'll hold my weight, will it?
That'll hold your weight as well. Just be careful she don't slip back in as she
should
comes out.
Should we test it?
Yeah, man. Test that theory. Look at that, look. Feet off the floor.
Yeah, that does hold your weight, actually. Pretty good rails on there.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, man.
Thanks a lot for that. Thanks for showing us around. I'm going to catch up with Charlie and talk about the tent.
Good stuff.
Thanks.
So this is VW Transporter T6.1. with one of our Explorer roof tents on top and wingman awnings on the side, so you can have it as a bit of a day van with a roof tent on top.
Should we go around the side and have a look at it?
So access it up the ladder inside, and then you can have the option to put bikes on top, so you can hold 80 kilos on top of the roof tent.
So when it's closed, it can have 80 kilos on top, so I can have 3 e-bikes on the roof.
Yeah.
And like you said something really interesting to me earlier, it means you don't have to cut a hole in the top of your van.
That's it, yeah, it's like a pop-top alternative, essentially.
Yeah, it's really cool.
You get a roof rack or a set of roof bars, bolt the roof tent to that.
So it's a hard top pop-up tent.
That's right, yeah.
And the ladder comes as part of the package?
Ladder comes with it, yeah. There's a built-in mattress, built-in lights, storage in there, and then you've got the option as well to add.
If someone wanted to put the tent on the roof of their van, how much would a tent like this cost?
So this model is 2495.
2495.
£2,500. Yeah, that's right, yeah. And that includes ladder, mattress, the roof bars, so on.
And how does it pop up?
So it just opens on gas struts.
Gas struts.
Yeah, 4 latches, 2 at either end. You undo those, it pops up itself.
So it's not like all those ones, the tents I've seen here, where you kind of bolt into your side of your van and there's about 1 million pieces to them. Is this literally just open and close?
Super easy, yeah, like 90 seconds, it's all set up.
Should we go and take a look at the awning?
Yeah, let's go around the other side.
So does this bolt on to the tent, or can you just have it on its own directly on the roof mount?
So both. It does bolt directly to this style tent, or you can bolt it to your roof bars or your roof rack.
Where's the pole for winding it in and out?
So you don't need to worry about that. It's completely freestanding, takes its own weight, built-in lights and so on, and then there are support legs as well if it starts getting breezy.
So if you're standing here working on your bike, you can have the lights on, you can just be sitting here chilling, having some food and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Really
it's
cool.
super easy.
Can you show me how it works?
Yeah. Pack it down.
Okay. Yeah.
And then just mind out because it's going to come towards you.
Okay. Whoa! Oh, that's really cool.
And then this bar comes across and tensions it all.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's easy, right?
And there we go.
Nice one, Charlie. Thanks for that. And if anyone's interested in bolt-on tents or awnings for their vans, just go to Latitude Tents.
You got it.
Yeah,
cheers,
cool.
guys.
Thanks a lot, yeah.
Thank
Cheers. So we've seen 3 really cool vans with subtly different approaches. Yes, they're all expensive, but they're not as expensive as these ones. So do let me know in the comments which of the 3 vans you'd choose if money was no object. Man, I'm done walking around. This is exactly what you need. Just crawl into the back, go to sleep. Amazing.